everyone, welcome to Bosnian Bakes. Today I'm going to show you how to make pita. Pita is basically a stretched dough filled with whatever you want. It's so tasty and it's a staple of Bosnian households. We're going to start by making the dough. You need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of salt, a cup of warm water, tap water is fine, 4 tablespoons of oil. Combine the flour and the salt. Then combine the water and the oil. Add the water oil mix to the flour salt mix. Let your mixer do all the work. No need to tire out your own hands. The dough is going to be a very sticky dough, meaning when you touch it, it's going to stick to your hands. It should just start to pull away from the bowl. As you see here, it's just starting to, but it's still sticking to the sides. There goes some flour. No big deal. We have plenty. It's just about done here. It's starting to pull away. Yes, I clean as I go. You don't want to leave that till later. Who wants to have a dirty kitchen? And we're done. See how sticky that is? What you want to do next is take a little bit of, wipe it down. Of course, I'm going to wipe it down. Then you want a little bit of oil, drizzle it on the top, mix it up a little bit more, there we go. And then you want to cover your bowl and let the dough rest for at least 30 minutes. No need to refrigerate, you can leave it on your countertop. And while the dough is resting, you can go and prepare the ingredients, what you're going to stuff the dough with. Now we can move on to the filling. For the potato filling, you need about 6 russet potatoes. Peel them and cut them up into small cubes. You also need some suho meso or cold smoked beef. If you don't have any of that, then you can use bacon. That would be delicious as well. You'll add some salt, pepper, and paprika in there with about 2 tablespoons of oil. For the cheese filling, you need 450 grams of ricotta, one of those little tubs, and also some farmer's cheese. Bellwether has a wonderful farmer's cheese. You need 3 eggs and a little bit of feta and salt, and that is it for your filling. Mix those up, and then we're gonna move on to the dough. For the dough, you want to find a large space. I like to use my island in my kitchen. And you want to spread a tablecloth that is not going to leave any lint on your dough. Sprinkle the tablecloth with a generous amount of flour and roll out your dough as thin as you can get it with a rolling pin. Take a little bit of oil and spread it over that dough and let it rest in a warm kitchen for about 30 minutes or so. Once it has rested, you want to start pulling your dough or stretching it. Work your way around the counter and pull a little bit at a time. If you try to pull too much dough at once, it will tear, and that's not good. As you can see here, I'm working my way around the counter and I'm getting a beautiful transparent dough as a result. Once you've pulled the dough to this stage, you want to take a little bit of oil and drizzle along the longest edge. Fill with about a tablespoon of filling at a time, all going from one end to the other. Then roll the dough onto itself, so towards the other side. Cut it down the vertical line and wrap it into a lovely little circle in your oiled pan. Once you have completed that with the entire sheet of dough, go ahead and bake in a preheated oven at 450 for about 30 minutes or so. Once it gets to that beautiful golden brown color, you can drizzle about half a cup of heavy cream onto it and let it bake for another 2 minutes or so. Once it does turn that beautiful golden brown color, you can pour about half a cup of heavy cream on top and leave it in the oven for a couple more minutes. And voila, you have amazing, delicious pita. Hope you enjoyed a taste of my roots.